Resort Comfy. There's a place nestled deep within a thicket of pine and oak, hidden beyond the reach of satellite maps and out of the range of cell towers. You don't find Resort Comfy by planning. You find it when you're lost, or tired, or wandering. I was driving back from a friend's wedding. It was like I'd taken a wrong turn somewhere, and after the third gas station with suspiciously cheap donuts, my GPS spun in confused loops until it gave up entirely. I should have panicked. Instead, I noticed a wooden sign carved in elegant looping script. "Welcome to Resort Comfy. You've earned this." I thought it was a joke at first, like a rustic Airbnb trying a bit too hard. But I followed the gravel path lined with lanterns, each glowing a soft, golden warmth. A scent of cinnamon and pine needles filled the air. I wasn't even tired anymore. I felt drawn. The front building looked like a hotel out of a storybook. Wooden beams, flower boxes, a faint tune drifting from somewhere inside. Something between lo-fi and a lullaby. As soon as I stepped in, a woman at the front desk looked up and smiled. Not a customer service smile. A real one. Like I was expected. "Welcome," she said, handing me a room key. "You look like you could use a break." I did. I mean, I shouldn't have stayed, though. I should have argued. I mean, I had work on Monday. At least that needed renewing and an inbox with the 300 unread emails. But none of that came with me into the room. Just silence and warmth. And blankets so soft, I briefly wondered if I'd been sleeping on legal sandpaper my whole life. I woke up to the smell of pancakes. Not the box mix kind. Real ones. With blueberries so fresh they probably signed NDAs to keep their origin secret. I wandered into the dining hall, where people of all ages were chatting like old friends. Even the toddlers. Especially the toddlers. One gave me a high five and said, "You're new. You'll get used to it soon." I wasn't sure what it meant. I joined a science discussion group later that afternoon. Don't ask me why. I barely passed chemistry in high school, and here, the guy teaching it, Professor Fredrickson, but you can call me Freddy, made polymer chains sound like bedtime stories. I laughed. I learned. I made a friend named Nell who ran the acting club and told me I had the perfect posture of a noble villain. By nightfall, there was a campfire. No cheesy kumbayas, just stories, marshmallows, and a weirdly emotional acoustic rendition of a Lana Del Rey song that made 3 people tear up and one proposed to their girlfriend. She said yes. That was 4 days ago, I think. Or maybe 40 years. Time's funny here. You feel like you've only been here a few days. But then someone mentions their birthday was coming up, and it was their 73rd. And you think, but they were 19 when I arrived. And every room in the resort is custom tailored after the first night. Mine has a skylight I swear wasn't there on day 1, and a corner reading nook stocked with books I thought only I knew from childhood. The community centre added a music room after I mentioned missing my old guitar. No one remembers asking for anything, it just appears. Like the resort knows. Some guests try to leave occasionally. They really do. They even pack up and walk to the forest's edge. But then they get distracted by the koi pond or one of the drama kids roping them into an improv sketch, or a spontaneous potluck with homemade garlic bread so good it probably violates international food regulations. And then, by the time they remember they were trying to leave, it's already bed again. I mean, I called home once. A landline in the lobby lets you make 1 call every month. I rang my mum. She picked up.
Hello? Hey, Mum. Who is this? It's me, Kai.
There was a pause.
Kai?
She repeated, like the name tickled something far away in her memory, and then, in a voice tinted with confusion or apology.
Sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
It didn't bother me as much as it should have. There's no catch, no brainwashing, no weird guy in robes. It's not a cult. There's just comfort. Too much of it. The kind that seeps into your bones and makes ambition feel like a fever dream. Like fighting to leave a hug. Why would you? Sure, the staff seem the same age every year, and sure, the stars outside the resort twinkle still too brightly, like they're watching. But no one's scared. No one's forcing anyone to stay. You just don't want to go. Even when you remember the outside world, even when you try, you don't leave because you don't feel like you want to anymore. Resort comfy. You've earned this. Just maybe let someone know where you're going before you arrive, because once you get here,